Thrones where
Mm-hmm.
people die, adorable people die. And I think the difference to me is that for some reason the people on Game of Thrones seem a little more real, or maybe it's just that zombies don't seem real to me. Zombies seem stupid and funny. And, they're not going to come and chomp me down. I mean, not that dragons are either, but does that make sense?
It kind of does. I mean, you've said that before, and I think if that perspective will keep you watching the show, I'm all for it.
If that crazy perspective is what you need to go on, Karen, well,
Is what you need to believe. I kind of get it sometimes, for sure. Like, especially when the zombies are just wandering around, bumping into stuff, or in the Romero movies when they're dressed funny. Yeah, but I don't feel like, I feel like that too sometimes, but that's not all they are for me. Sometimes I look at them and I see, oh man, that used to be his wife, and that's really tragic, And
Yeah.
so in that instance, I'm not thinking, look at that goofy zombie that used to be his wife. I'm just like, oh man, that must be hard for him. But that's I don't want to try to change your perspective. Like, let's just
go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this episode will be some news about The Walking Dead, just to keep it, focused on The Walking Dead a bit. But then we're going to go into Young Frankenstein, which is the Mel Brooks classic comedy. That's a happy movie.
Heck yeah.
Then we'll do Deadcast Top 5, the top 5 things that make us happy. And then we'll do some listener moans, groans, and grunts, some stuff that's great. Before we get into the news, Midroll, this awesome company that helps hook us up with advertisers, they updated their ad survey and they asked us to ask you guys to fill that thing out again. It's at podsurvey.com/deadcast. They say it takes about 5 minutes. One little motivation, I think it's really interesting because you can see the demographics of the show once you're done. So if you're curious about what kind of people listen, how many men, how many women, stuff like that, you can find out. Also, your answers help us get advertisers that are well matched to you guys, which is really important to me. It's like totally essential. I don't want to advertise stuff that nobody cares about. Also, as another bonus, when you're done with the survey, you can enter to win a $100 Amazon gift card. So
Nice.
That's podsurvey.com/deadcast.
Sweet.
Obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens.
The people it kills get up and kill.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is a Walking Deadcast news update.
That makes them sound funny.
Exactly.
Okay, first thing, Walker Stalker Orlando's coming up this month, June 27th to 28th.
Are you excited?
I am. We've had a break, so it feels weird. Like we did several in a row.
Right.
And now I'm like, did I forget how to do it? I'm curious to see how it's going to go.
You've probably forgotten all about it.
I know. What is it again?
What are these things?
Zombies. But I am excited, and it's going to be a great one. There's tons of great guests. Reedus, Stephen Yun, Greg Nicotero, John Bernthal, who we just found out is going to be the Punisher. I'll talk about that in a minute. Emily Kinney, Scott Wilson, Lenny James. I think this is his first one. And Melissa Hutchison. And I'm going to be doing a panel with Nestor Carbonell, Harold Perrineau, Elizabeth Mitchell, Henry Ian Cusick from Lost.
I am so jealous.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
I'm really excited about that. I've been rewatching some of Lost. Now, you guys know I have some big problems with Lost. But I also, as I've always said, that's mostly to do with the mythology and the mystery around it. But there's many things about the show I love. And even with all the problems I have with it, it's still in my top 10 list of shows of all time. It's just not as high as it would have been. But I love it. And I can't wait to talk to these guys. And I won't bring up, why is the show flawed? I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm just going to focus on the stuff I really like.
Because they are just the actors.
Yeah, that's true.
I would love for them to get, and if you could ask them next time to get Jorge Garcia.
I know. I mean, I would imagine that James has tried, because he is a bigger Lost fan than anyone else I know. In fact, he had a bunch of the Lost paraphernalia and he sold it to some Lost museum after a while because it was just taking up a lot of space in his house.
Wow. He is an Uber fan.
He is. I just wanted to say that I really want to do a meetup for this one. So I think Marcy Brinker is out there and some other people, some other listeners. So please come to that. We'll probably have it Saturday night at 6 at the Hyatt Regency Hotel Bar. And I'd love to meet you guys. And it's fun to chat with other fans and listeners.
Yeah, it is. We had a great time when we did that in Atlanta.
That was the best. Yeah, that was the best one.
It was great.
Okay, as I mentioned a minute ago, Jon Bernthal has been cast as the Punisher for season 2 of Marvel's Daredevil series on Netflix. Do you know anything about the Punisher?
No, I don't. Tell me.
He punishes people.
Yeah.
He's this like grim dude who's the mob killed his family. And so he became this cutthroat vigilante that goes around killing people.
Wow, it's actually a great fit for Jon Bernthal.
Right.
I mean, I could see him be that sort of dark, brooding character.
Definitely. And he has a big skull on his chest.
Does he really?
Yeah. I mean, on his shirt or whatever.
Right.
But, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant a tattoo.
It could be underneath the shirt.
I didn't think you meant an actual skull on his chest. Although that would be weird.
Yeah, if he taped a skull to his chest or his actual skull was sticking out of his chest. There's a villain like that called MODOK that his face is actually his whole midsection. And
Really?
He has no head.
Ooh, freaky.
It's very attractive. So Bernthal was going to be doing a panel in Orlando, but as soon as that news came out, I found out he will no longer be doing the panel. So I guess they'd want him to keep quiet about Daredevil secrets.
Oh, so he's going to be there. He just won't be on a panel.
Yeah, he'll be
Got it.
doing autographs and stuff like that.
Cool.
New cast member for season 6 announced. Corey Hawkins plays Heath of Alexandria. I only mentioned that for comic readers. You guys will know that character. So the guy looks just like him.
We haven't seen every single person in Alexandria at this point.
Nope.
Huh.
I think there's several that we haven't seen.
They've been hiding, I guess.
Yeah, they've been just like
Background.
behind the camera on the other side,
In
staring
the
at
shadows.
Rick. Yeah. There's a great new poster for Fear the Walking Dead. It shows this long, kind of dark hallway. I think it's a school with this shadowy zombie kid at the end walking all crooked. It looks like a classic old school horror.
Yes, please. I want to check it out. Do we have a link to that on our website?
I'll put it up there.
Cool.
It made me think maybe Fear the Walking Dead will be more like a horror movie than The Walking Dead is, and I really hope so. And I was thinking maybe because fear is in the title, that might be a clue.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that'd be cool.
More fear. Yeah. A few more fear items here. Kirkman said in Fear the Walking Dead season 1, there will be, quote, 0 woods. He promises no woods.
Yeah, I think The Walking Dead, the original
They
Walking
kinda
Dead.
covered that enough,
Yeah,
huh?
it's covered. It's like endless woods. Just like in Lost, it's like we're walking through the jungle,
Yeah.
we're walking through the jungle, we're walking through the jungle. Yeah, same deal with The Walking Dead.
That's
so,
true.
Yay.
Yeah, that was another thing on Lost. Like, a lot of plots involved walking through the jungle from one place to another. What else are you going to do on an
Right.
island? Yeah, this will be more LA urban sprawl, I think. I forgot if I already mentioned this on a previous podcast, but Kirkman has said recently that Fear the Walking Dead will premiere in August.
Oh.
Did I say that? I don't think so.
Don't think so. That's great.
Yeah, so I'm happy because I'll be on vacation in July and
Perfect.
early August. And I was thinking I was going to have to be podcasting from Spain, but maybe not.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's 6 episodes, so I'm hoping they'll do it and lead right into Walking Dead, but we'll see. But the Walking Dead season 5 rewatch this year might be kind of tricky because of that. We'll see. We might not be able to do it, but we'll see. I do want to rewatch this season again and see how
Yes.
it holds together because I think it was the best one.
I think so too. How many episodes were there?
16.
16.
It's a lot. Yeah.
We can do it.
Watch it at double speed.
Yeah.
So Telltale said they had some big Walking Dead news. They're set to reveal it at E3 this Monday, June 15th at 9 a.m. So you might have already heard it by the time I'm saying this, but I'm going to go ahead and predict that they'll announce that Clementine is really a man. No, I'm just kidding. That there's going to be a smaller Walking Dead game in between seasons 2 and 3. That's what I think they're going to announce, because they had a small one called 400 Days in between season 1 and 2, and it was awesome.
Was it?
It really was, yeah. It was different than the main game, but it tied in really well.
Was Clementine in it?
No, she wasn't in it. But some of the characters who were in it showed up later in season 2 with Clementine.
Oh, cool.
So it was all tied together. It was really neat.
We love us some Melissa.
I know. Yeah, totally. All right. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Robert Kirkman has signed a new, quote, rich multi-year deal with AMC. He's going to develop new projects. Yeah. And they just probably wanted to keep him tied into being working on Walking Dead, because it says he'll still be executive producer and everything.
He's a busy man.
He is, and here's some other things. So he's been working on this show called Outcast for Cinemax, based on a demon comic that he does.
Good Lord.
He has a 2-year first look film deal with Universal. He recently, Michael Bay and Steven Spielberg started putting together what they're calling this brain trust it's like a writer's room for Transformers movie spinoffs.
Good Lord.
And he's one of those. I hate the Transformers movies, by the way. But maybe, I don't know. And see, here's the thing in Hollywood right now, because Marvel has been so successful at doing all these superhero movies that tie in together, then now everybody wants to do that. So they're trying to figure out ways to make, 100 movies all about the same universe.
Right. Hollywood has run out of ideas.
A bad idea.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, what does he do in his spare time?
He writes comics. He writes like 2 or 3 comics, which some people just write one and that's their whole job. Right. They write one comic.
Yes.
That's his when he's going to the bathroom, he writes his comics or something.
Eating cereal in the morning.
And they're good, yeah.
Can I ask, is he married? Does he have kids?
He's married and he has at least 1 kid.
Wow.
I know.
Jeez. Maybe he outsources everything. Maybe he has like some people on retainer who do all his bidding, and he just sits back and eats like ho-hos.
Guys in India writing his comics.
Yes.
With that Outcast comic, I think he does do that. He's treating it, I think he's taking what he learned from TV, where you have one showrunner but several writers writing the individual episodes. I think that's how he's doing the Outcast comic. So he actually doesn't write those. He just kind of gives out the plots and lets different people write the issues.
Oh.
So that's one way. I'm the opposite of him. I fritter away my time doing stupid crap.
No,
most of the time.
You know what you do? You fritter away your time consuming his products.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yes. Same thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I guess you're right. Yeah, he's got me. But I make this podcast, and I'm proud of that. Damn it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Good for me. So then the last thing is the CEO of IMAX said he'd like to show Walking Dead episodes on IMAX. Last year, I guess they did the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones season 4. So that'd be pretty cool.
I actually planned to see it and never got around to seeing it. Maybe David and I were out of town, but it was Game of Thrones.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Game of Thrones season 4. Yeah.
Right. We tried to see it, or we had every good intention to see it, but we were
just
on vacation.
To get around to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I didn't, because it seems like something I'd want to do. But if they did Walking Dead, I'd go for sure. There's no deal made yet, but they want to.
Be awesome.
All right. Let's move on to Young Frankenstein.
Let's do it. So
when was the first time you watched this, and when was the last time you watched it?
First time I watched it was only about a year ago. Last time I watched it, this was this week. So
it came
I
out
was new to it.
74.
Yes, it did.
And I watched it. I watched it as a kid a few times, but it must have been on TV because in '74 I was 3 years old. I'm sure I didn't go to the movies and watch it then. I remember loving it as a kid. I really did like it a lot. I just watched it again last night for the first time in years. I didn't love it as much as I hoped I would, but I loved it though.
I loved it too.
Yeah,
I
good.
Really
good.
did. I really did. David actually, who loved it as a child and loves all of Mel Brooks movies, asked me to when we. I mean, he loves this. He
Good.
It's his thing, and so he got me to watch it the first time. And after that, I was like, "Oh, this is great! I'm all in with Mel Brooks." And don't tell him. So nobody tell him. But for his birthday coming up in August, I got him a big Mel Brooks compendium of all Mel Brooks movies with a DVD set, basically.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's really fun because I've never seen Blazing Saddles.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I know. I'm excited.
See, that's what I was gonna say is, some people think Young Frankenstein is Mel Brooks' best movie, and everyone else thinks it's Blazing Saddles. So those are the two,
Yes.
really.
Right.
Yeah. So a few more notes about this movie. It was written by Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder, directed by Mel Brooks. It starred Gene Wilder as Victor Frankenstein. Sorry, Marty Feldman as Igor, Terry Garr as Inga. I totally had a crush on her when I first saw this too.
She's hot.
I know.
That still holds up, by the way.
Yeah, well, every time I saw her after that, as she got older, I just still kind of felt the rumblings.
Yes.
Madeline Kahn as Elizabeth Lavenza, Cloris Leachman, who was awesome, as Frau Blucher, Peter Doyle as Frankenstein's monster. So I didn't make this connection, but Peter Doyle also played Raymond's dad on Everybody Loves Raymond. I don't know if you ever saw that show.
Oh, are you kidding me? No, I only saw it a couple times, but yes, I totally make that connection now. Wow, yeah, I get it.
Every time I go over to my grandma's house, that's on TV.
Oh, that's a total grandma TV show.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Oh yeah.
And Gene Wilder, of course, he's been in a lot of great movies, but most famously Willy Wonka.
Yep. But this may be my favorite Gene Wilder movie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I got to watch that. After you said that you liked Johnny Depp better than Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka, I was like, what? No way. And then I went and watched the new one, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, with Nico, who loved it, by the way.